All right, market framework. So what not to do? Most stocks and assets trade similarly because they are traded by people, and people are predictable, especially when they do things in groups, and it's called herd mentality, as I mentioned earlier. If you do not have a plan, the person or people on the other side of your trade most likely does, and they will gladly take your money. The market is obviously not that personal, but that is how I like to look at it. Trading with your gut, a hunch, or your emotions is guaranteed to lose you money. Don't fight the trend. If it's up, you shouldn't be shorting. If it's down, you shouldn't be buying. If you do, it's an easy and quick way to lose money. Trading penny stocks. You already know this one. Hot stock tips. What you gonna do with that stock tip? You have no plan to trade it and no underlying reasons you are buying it. Leave it alone. This list is by no means exhaustive, but these items will already keep you from making a large majority of the mistakes people get caught up in, especially in the beginning. We will be going through all this in more depth later on, so don't worry if you do not understand all these things yet. Try to think a lot of this early info like a memory peg where you're driving into your brain, and you now have a point of reference when we go over this stuff in greater context. Then the aha will come. So what you must do. Most importantly, we always trade with the trend. The trend is your friend. This is not just some common market saying. This is key to long-term profitability. Even if you don't understand this yet, drill it into your brain. Almost everything we do strategy-wise in the future will be built around this principle. To expand just a bit further, at a minimum, you should always know which direction the longer time frame trend is in. Sometimes on shorter time frames, we do need to trade against the higher time frames, and for very good reason, as you will learn. You must have a plan. We should at least know where we want to get in and where we will get out at a minimum. This alone will kill you, yet most don't do it nor understand how to do it. Expect to lose money sometimes. This is not a get-rich-quick scheme. The goal is to win more than you lose, therefore you must lose to win. And this will become clearer in time. Baby steps. Dealing with negative emotions. It is only because there is an imbalance, a lack of harmony or correspondence between the mental and physical that we ever experience any of these unpleasant negative emotions. So it would stand to reason that any time we feel these negative emotions, it is because we either didn't know the most appropriate set of steps, resulting in frustration and disappointment, or we don't know what to do next, resulting in stress, anxiety, and confusion. In any case, our feelings will always tell us about the state of our relationship with the environment and point the way to what we need to learn to experience greater degrees of satisfaction. These cycles of dissatisfaction will continue until we acknowledge there is something we need to learn and go about the task of learning it. And I feel like that sums things up so well. The way out is through. And I love that because there's no way to get around any of this stuff. Any of these hard or difficult topics, there's no shortcut. The only way is to continually learn what you need to learn as it becomes apparent to you that you need to learn it. And so we can shortcut the process, and that's what we're doing here through this course, but we can't just skip it. So let's go ahead and move on.